All right. Shall we get started? Also, I might change Pokemons within the tiers. Like, I might, switch like one or two placements. Uh, because, yeah, it's quite a few of them. All right. I'm almost scared. Because I know I'm gonna get so much shit. But all right, let's start. Let's start. Yeah, I can be scared, and I am scared. All right, Chimchar, you fucking suck. I gotta say it. I'm waiting for the hate. I'm waiting. Chimchar sucks ass. Look at this design. He's so ugly. He's so ugly. Yeah, this piece of shit belongs in F tier. He belongs in F tier. Okay, we're already seeing reaction. A lot of no's, but also some people. Some people approve. Infernape, yeah, that's better. But as we said, evolutions don't matter in this list. It's only based on, the starter itself. Otherwise, I know that a lot of these Pokemons I will rank would be ranked differently. And as I said, I might switch Pokemons within tiers. What else? Luden, also not a fan. Doesn't look cute. Doesn't look cool. I don't know. Not a big fan of this one. It's off to a pretty weak start for the fire Pokemons. Some of them, I will say, will end up relatively high. But yeah, not a fan. Not a fan of Liden. What else? Okay, this one might be very controversial based on like final evolution. But I am not a fan of Froakie. I know this, but again, final evolutions don't count. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this design. I feel like it could have worked if you just made it slightly different, but a lot of the white parts on this Pokemon just feel so out of place. So, unlike these other two, I feel like Froakie with some small adjustments could be really good. But yeah, a lot of the white sections on the design makes me personally not like it. What else? First grass starter that's gonna make it on the list. I am not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of Snivy. I don't know. I think it's a combination of just the way. How do you say? The way he's looking. He looks like he's so much better than everyone else. He looks like super upper class, like looking down on other people. Not a big fan of Snivy, personally. Yeah, looks like the weakest grass starter to me. But as I said, we might switch stuff around. This is like a first draft. I'm pretty sure that they're all gonna be within. Everyone trash Bulba S tier. All right, I'm not gonna troll you guys that much. We're actually gonna have like a pretty even spread within the tiers. It might be slightly less in like A and B. Actually, we're gonna name this one S. I think 5 tiers should be enough though. What else? What else do we have? Poplio. Actually, this one might actually go up a tier. I'll put it at the highest one for D tier for now, but yeah, not a super big fan. I don't really I don't know. This one actually might go up to bottom of C tier. Not that it super matters, because I do feel like it's probably the next in line. Yeah, it's kind of whatever, you know. Like, yeah, the other 4 I more dislike. Actually, yeah, let's put it. Nah. Baited. Yeah, Popplio will be here for now. What other Pokemons? Alright, I don't think it's been too much controversial stuff so far. A little bit, but maybe not as much as expected. Ooh, it's getting hard though. It's getting hard. No, only the starters. Evolutions have no impact. That would have to be a different list. Ooh. That's true. Controversial opinions gets views. Sometimes it's good to be controversial. Sometimes you get rewarded for that shit. I normally am not controversial though, but yeah, I feel like over here we might have it. I feel like this tier is gonna be quite a few of those. Next will be Grookey. Honestly, all of the new starters, I'm kind of like everything from not so good to okay. None of them like stands out as amazing. None of them stands out as like very bad. Overall, like it's a bunch of cool or cute looking starters. Grookey doesn't really fit any of that bill. Asus is so mad. He is so mad. Yeah, the thing is also like, yeah, Gen 8 Pokemons, like, the games are not even out yet. So, that could, mean changes in the future for sure. Who's next? Rowlet? Yeah, I think I would put Rowlet next. Dude, this doesn't even like really look like a traditional starter whatsoever. This one, if you look at every other starter, this one looks so out of place. I can respect the attempt, but I don't know. I feel like they didn't really pull it off that well. Like if you look at every other starter, it's like so much easier to see that it's a grass one, it's a water one. I don't know. Maybe that's what's pulling me away from it a little bit. Next one. Arguably the most controversial pick on this entire list. Take a guess, chat. Take a guess. Arguably the most controversial. The criteria is basically how much I like them. Yeah, choice specs, you're correct. Treecko. I really don't like Treecko. And I'm ready for the hate. But I do not like Treecko. I don't like the design. I hated him in the Pokemon anime. He thinks he's so much better than he is. And this like little thing he has in his mouth. He's so cocky. Android he knows that I really don't like Treecko. Nah. Piece of shit. He thinks he's so good, but he's not. And on this list, I'll put him down there. He deserves to be down there. He actually might go down a place. Yeah, let's go there, Treecko, instead. Let's go there. Yeah, Sceptile. I'm not a fan of Grovyle either, but I think Sceptile is pretty cool. Sceptile, if we went like the final evolutions, he would end up higher. I like Sceptile. Who is next? I feel like it gets like harder for each Pokemon pretty much. I do not like grass Pokemon. Actually, we have ranked 4 grass now. 4 grass, 2 water, 2 fire. But the fire have 2 at the very, very bottom. So that's weak. Nah, the thing is, I do think Treecko's design look better than all the Pokemons below him. In terms of... The thing is, okay, some Pokemons, I can't really rank their personality in the anime, and I know that, just because one Treecko is one way doesn't have to be all of them, but of course it like can impact. So maybe if I saw some of the others, then that would, change my opinion slightly. But overall, I mainly go based on how they look. But yeah, after Treecko, I think we are gonna go with Tepig. We're starting to approach an area of the list where I actually don't like dislike. I think here is like where I started like not disliking the Pokemons. The bottom 5, 7, I actually kind of dislike. But we're starting to approach an area when I'm like, whatever. This one is kind of like, I don't know, forgettable. It's like incredibly basic. Nothing that super stands out with it. So I guess that means like, yeah, not good, not bad. It's like, it's a little bit cute, but yeah, basic. Who is next? Sobble, maybe? Yeah, I think Sobble is gonna be next. Like, as I said, the Generation 8 Pokemons, a lot of them, they're decent to me. Like, nothing special whatsoever. I will admit that the meme potential with Sobble is quite good. That alone maybe should make Sobble increase a little bit. It's like instead of, you know, the Pikachu face, the Sobble face. That's gonna be kids. That's the new generation of kids. Sobble sucks. Well, C tier is not, you know, it's not very high. Yeah, I think this tier actually might be the tier with the most Pokemons on my list. Nah, Chimchar and Froakie, no, they did not get robbed. I know a lot of people will say that about Treecko, but I can understand it, even though I don't agree. But Chimchar and Froakie, no. Bring Sobble lower, Hases with a hate. Who else? Probably, yeah, Chespin. I think it's gonna be next. Also not a super. Actually, like, I actually look like such a hater of the grass starters right now. Things will possibly turn around. No, Froakie didn't get hella robbed. Look at him. He looks stupid. Potential, but he wasted it. He could have been high tier, but he decided to end up in bottom tier, at least on my list. Yeah, Chespin, yeah. Actually could go slightly lower. Yeah, I could see myself bring him down a spot or two. Yeah, I think I will keep it like that in C tier for now. Scorbunny. Yo, Tomathan, thank you for the 10 months. I'm sorry, Tomathan. I'm sorry. That's sometimes how it end up. But yeah, of the new starters, Scorbunny is my favorite. I'm not really sure about this little thing it have like between its eyes or under its feet. Like, how do you develop that? How do you like? Oh, you end up like as a Pokemon and you have this. What is it called? Not bandage, but you guys know what I mean. That's like the weirdest thing with this Pokemon. Besides that, also like very basic, but looks pretty cute. And a bunny, I like bunnies. Oh, it is like a bandage? Is that... Okay, I thought it was called something else. But still, that's like the weirdest part. I actually feel like it would be a little bit better if you just removed it. Maybe they try to be like creative or something. Not sure. Well, Android, you knew. You were just waiting for each Pokemon. You were like, when is Treecko showing up? You knew. You know I've never been a fan of Treecko. But yeah, Scorbunny, yeah, bottom of B tier. So if I do stream Sword and Shield, we're probably gonna pick Scorbunny, unless things changes. Who is next? think, yeah. Oshawott is probably next. I don't know. This one could be been a little bit higher, but I've seen like a little bit from him slash her in the anime, and really annoying. So that actually might have made me push this Pokemon a little bit lower on the list. But still alright. Still alright. Nothing special, nothing amazing, but not bad either. Not bad either. Still pretty cute at the end of the day. Yeah. Oshawott is the best starter in its generation, I would say. To be fair, I wouldn't really say with Tepig and Snivy that it was the highest like competition, but yeah, it's for sure the best starter of its generation if you asked me. And I think that's at the very least not controversial. Ooh, damn. Okay, we actually don't even have that many left now, and we're still in B tier. Armpit Fox. Who's next? It's actually getting really hard right now. Yeah, no, it's hard. It's hard now. I have like three different Pokemons that is like hard for me to rank between. It's hard. I'm so not sure. Actually, okay. I'll rank these three, but I might switch around the order. But the three Pokemons next in line is gonna be Charmander, Totodile, and Cyndaquil. I might switch around these three for now, but yeah, let's talk about him a little bit. Charmander, I always found Charmander quite annoying. His voice, his moveset feels very bland, and I don't know. I think that one thing that might have impacted for my Charmander, like, you know, not praising Charmander, is all the fucking praise Charizard gets. Maybe that makes me dislike Charmander more than I should. I admit that that's a possibility in all of this, but to me, I personally always disliked Charmander the most of the starters from Gen 1. I know that's controversial, but yeah, that's my opinion. Totodile, he's pretty funny, but the fucking Donald Duck type of voice is just like, I don't know, it felt so fucking random. All the Gen 2 starters to me is kind of like pretty good. None of them are amazing, but none of them are bad. Like, on average, I would say that I like the Gen 3 starters more than Gen 2, with the exception of not liking Treecko very much. Well, Sego, we need to have like quite a bit of tiers. If we have like 2 tiers, it's like, you know. Yeah, it's a lot of salt in the chat. It was expected. Cyndaquil, a little bit like Charmander. He just, I don't know. Scared, annoying, I don't like his voice. Stuff like that, it impacts. I don't know. I guess I'm not the biggest fan of the fire starters. But yeah, these three, we might switch around the order later on. Alright. Yeah, next two shouldn't be too hard. Which one of them should I take first? I'll probably take Fennekin next. I actually quite like this one. Clearly my favorite from its generation. I like it much more than as you can see the rest of the starter from this line. I don't know, a little bit, I don't know, basic but kind of cute. I don't know, pretty cool design. Yeah, Android. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I think you ranked Fennekin pretty low, right? Budget Vulpix. A little bit. I actually wanted to say something like that, but it sounded too harsh. I think it's a little bit too harsh, but I see what you mean. I like Vulpix too, but yeah, Fennekin, pretty good. Dude, Vortex, you know, I might have sold my career with this list, but sometimes that's how you have to do it. And then top of B tier, Turtwig. I think Turtwig is actually pretty cool, pretty cute. I think it's pretty cool that they actually went with more of like, you know, like a turtle type of Pokemon, but for grass this time around. So, and to no surprise, and Squirtle is still not ranked. You know, maybe Turtles goes a long way for me. I was a huge fan of Turtles when I was a kid. Donatello was my favorite, by the way. Probably controversial too, but you know, sometimes you gotta take it. He's a nice budget Bulbasaur. Yeah, he do have some similarities to Bulbasaur. All right, I guess we take him up. Nah, I'm just kidding. Turtwig, top of B tier. That's still respectable. Still respectable. Yeah, Sinnoh I actually have like, besides Chimchar that I obviously put at the very bottom, like the starters from that gen. All right, now we're down to the top six. Pers, which one is your favorite? But top six at the very least. Okay, so we have 1 fire, 3 waters, and 2 grass. Not saying, well, fair enough. Okay, I might switch the order of these two, but next two in line will be Chikorita and Torchic. For now, in no particular order. Damn, that's actually hard. Which one do I want to rank highest? Actually, I want people to post their lists afterwards. Can't believe Chikorita is below Piplup. That can't be controversial though. That can't be controversial. I feel like Piplup gotta be ranked higher on most lists. Yeah, Chikorita is probably quite controversial. Actually, I'm not sure. Do I actually like Chikorita more than Turtwig? Actually, let's put Turtwig in A tier as well. He actually deserves to be it. And it kind of makes more sense to have like a more equal representation, like number-wise. Typical Swede favoring a penguin. True. Piplup. As a fellow, you know, European. Wait, what do you mean the Bulbasaur clones? Chikorita is not. Like, Turtwig, I could see more similarities. But Chikorita, I don't know. Yeah, we'll put Turtwig bottom of A tier. He actually deserves to be here. I do like him more than everyone in B tier. Here, I'm still a little bit undecided. I'll let it be for now. Damn, 3 water Pokemons. I guess this means that I like water Pokemons the most on average. Yeah, it kind of looks like water, then grass, then fire. For me. Sego, is it that important? One placement? If I put Chikorita there or there? Anyway, we'll keep it like this for now. Actually, I like all of these 4 a lot. But someone got a place 4th. And that's Piplup. As I said, Piplup, my favorite starter from Sinnoh. Even though Turtwig is also cool. Yeah, that's... If they just removed this one and made something else, it probably would have been my second favorite gen in terms of starters. Every Pokemon I say is like divided, like, no, yes, let's go, my boy in final 3. Yeah, no, Piplup is cool. He's cute. For sure. My favorite in Sinnoh. Even though, as I said, Turtwig is also cool. Good job with that generation. Good job. With the starters, at least. What's wrong with Chimchar? We went over it earlier, but short answer, I don't like his design at all. Think it looks ugly. All right, top 3. Mudkip. Best starter from Gen 3. Gen 3, a little bit. Gen 3 and Gen 4 have a little bit similarities to me. 2 really strong ones, but then 1 I really don't like. Look at Mudkip. Such a cutie. Wait, Sigo, why are you leaving the stream? Is Mudkip your favorite? Top 3 is good. It's not first, but it's top 3. And yeah, this section of the list, people already know. Squirtle second and Bulbasaur first. Like, people that do follow me know that Bulbasaur is my favorite Pokemon of all time, which means obviously it's going to be my favorite starter. I love his design. I love his moveset. I love them in the Pokemon anime. I love everything with that Pokemon. I have so much Bulbasaur merch at home. I love Bulbasaur. I wish I could have my own living Bulbasaur. I would take care of that Bulbasaur better than anyone else could take care of a Bulbasaur. Squirtle, the Squirtle squad. That was, kids in the 90s. That's how they got introduced to gangs. I still can't understand why Squirtle doesn't have his glasses in Ultimate. Come on, Sakurai. Come on. That's the most obvious one. But yeah, and Bulbasaur and Squirtle, they're like best buds, which makes it more fitting for them to be S tier on my list. It's not only on the Squirtle squad, but of course it impacts. But as I said, Turtle seems like that goes a long way for me. Where would I rank Eevee and Pikachu? Pikachu, I'll probably put in S tier as well. Eevee, probably somewhere in B tier. Yeah, I think so. Pikachu actually was my favorite Pokemon growing up. But yeah, over the years I changed my opinion. Yeah, modern day Pikachu is worse. He should be a bit more chubby. The way he was like in the super early days. Big fan. But yeah, what do you guys think of the list? I did notice, in chat, sometimes people celebrated. They probably, took a shot of vodka or something. And then sometimes they were just like, fuck this. Maybe they took a shot of vodka for, that as well, Drink the sorrows away. I feel like it is some controversial picks, but I think it's probably slightly less than people expected. At least people that do follow the stream a lot. I think they expected it to be slightly more controversial. You drank the whole bottle of vodka for Mudkip? Feels bad. Mudkip deserves S tier. Well, it's as close as you can get. As close as you can get without being there. But yeah, no, as I said, like it looks like I do prefer water the most on average, then grass, and then fire pretty clearly last. Yeah, Fennekin is also probably one of the more controversial picks. Treecko is probably the most controversial. But yeah, as I said, like these three, Cyndaquil, Totodile, and Charmander, they could be in any order. And I kind of feel like these three could be in any order as well. And then Chespin, I feel like could go down a few places as well. It's hard to do like an exact ranking, but this is pretty accurate at least. The rest is for sure spot by spot. But Cyndaquil to Charmander could change any order. Torchic to Turtwig could change any order. And I think here we also probably could change to any order. But yeah. Alright, that's gonna be my Pokemon starter tier list. Please let me know, everyone, what your list would look like.